Oh, man. I get to do this on a Monday? What's going on? Oh, my gosh. Friends, Lounge Lizards, one and all, welcome in to the first ever edition. Actually, let me zoom in here because we can do like this because it's you and me, buddy. There you go. Look, it's us. Look at us.
We
exist. We do exist. We are a state of being. First ever Monday Storytime stream, season 3. We're all kinds of firsts tonight, aren't we, buddy?
Yes.
My buddy Brandon Day on the bass. Can you get a round of applause? All the snaps, all the emotes. Amazing. Welcome back. Part of the KC Recipe backing band, house band here at the Storytime Tavern. Brother, good to see you.
Good to see you too, EB.
Sid was especially excited.
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah.
I got a little hot and bothered over here for a second.
Hot and bothered. He's a fiery jazz-breathing dragon, so, I mean, that checks out. Man, tasty. I got to tell you, so many firsts tonight, brother. And I'm so thrilled that we got a chance to do a little medley tonight that has all kinds of special meaning packed into it for this very special night. I'm so thrilled. But before we get to that, I do need to check in and say welcome to everyone. Welcome to Lounge Lizards, one and all y'all out there, wherever you may be. I'm checking in. I'm looking. I'm checking all the things. We have our mods on the scene. Paracoda, Lady Berry. These are our EB mods. These are folks who are helping out in our chat. So if you are a first-timer here hanging out with us, welcome. Glad to have you. You are now officially a Lounge Lizard. Sorry, that's just kind of how it goes. The moment you show up, you're branded for life at this point. But thank you for being here. We hope that you're cool with that because you'll be here. Whenever you hear the word Lounge Lizards, we're talking about you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for catching our show. And, of course, if you are new here and are here because of the amazingly talented, delightful humans known as WEARY Ramblers, well, good news, they're also coming here in just a few short minutes, and they are fantastic. And we had a blast rehearsing with them earlier, right?
Blasted to the moon.
To the moon, Alice! To the moon, fly. That's right. We'll be here all night, folks. No, really. I mean, I will be here. I live here. This is actually not in the tavern. I have a guest room in the inn. Anyway, point being, welcome to my brain on a Monday. Welcome into Beth Watts Nelson. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing until I heard you guys play that song just. Ah, nicely played. The shout out for yes, one of our very special referential songs about tonight. Welcome into Beth Watts Nelson, who will be playing with Brandon today in about a month or so, probably before that. But also for another very special thing tonight. Thanks for being here, Diana Lynn Ennis. I got all these. Welcome in, Diana Lynn, folks. If you have not heard the show Tasty Brew, what are you doing listening to us? Go listen to them right. Actually, you can probably wait for another couple hours, but then go to KKFI 90.1. FM. That is an independent community radio station right here in the Kansas City area, and they play amazing stuff. But I gotta tell you, I think the most amazingest. That's how it's said, right?
That's how it was said just now, and it is recorded. So yes.
That's how. that was very diplomatic of you. Yes, the mostest amazingest show on all of the shows, the show of shows.
Are you trying to get like first utterances of words out tonight?
Coinage is the key, my friend.
Coinage, baby.
Yeah.
Hear that sweet
I said
coinage.
it first. All right. I said that first. And some guy named Matthew McConaughey went and trademarked it or something. I don't know. Just saying. Anyway. We're getting to the point. We really are. Sure, White, welcome in. Sure, White says, hi, Brandon. Diana Lynn, thank you for having the WEARY Ramblers. Dude, you do not need to thank us. We need to be thanking them for showing up and hanging out with Sid, Brandon, and me. Wow, we are so privileged to have them on stage and joining us here just a short minute. Diana Lynn, great to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Folks, seriously, KKFI, they stream their shows. There's a podcast as well. It's called The Tasty Brew. If you like what you're hearing tonight, if you like what you're about to hear, WEARY Ramblers, folks, they wrote the theme song for that show. They wrote it and recorded it. So if you like the WEARY Ramblers, there's more of that to come on the amazing show, Tasty Brew. Check it out, friends. That's part of it. You want Americana if you want it. Just saying. It's a catchy tune. They have a lot of them. They write a lot of them. Paracoda, welcome in. Again, our EB mods, Paracoda, Lady Bear, helping out folks. So if you're here, if you're wondering like how this stuff works, feel free to pop it into our chat. Say you need any kind of assistance. They'll be happy to help you out. There are EB Mods, and they're happy to help you out. Who am I missing? Let me just check the checklist. Lounge Lizards, friends of our guests especially, welcome here. Thanks so much for catching this special little magical moment we like to call Storytime, our collaborative music live stream that we are in Season 3 at the penultimate episode. I love penultimate episodes just because I get to say penultimate.
Do you want to say it one more time?
It's one of my penultimate.
Okay.
I'll say it 3 times. Penultimate, penultimate, penultimate. It's one of my favorite words. It just sounds more impressive, honestly, than it actually is. It's the next to last show. But penultimate, you know? It's almost as my favorite VGM song to announce, which is To Xanarkin! You get the same kind of energy, you know?
Well, you do get the same kind of energy, and I
Right?
love it.
Right.
It's inspiring over here.
That checks out. So welcome in. And before we do anything else, before we move on, I do want to say one special thanks. Storytime. People like the Weary Ramblers, anybody who comes here as part of these shows who's not me, okay? That would be Brandon Day. That would be the Weary Ramblers. That would be the amazing Chris Matthews who's going to be joining us on April 9th. All these amazing artists who have come through this season are here because we have amazing patrons, amazing supporters, amazing heroes, if you will, called the Knights of Storytime. You can see on display there, folks, and I'll zoom out just a little bit to the armory so you can see a little bit more clearly on the piano. See those 6 shields? Each one of those shields represents a Knight of Storytime who, because of their contributions, made it possible to do an episode of Storytime this season, Season 3. These guys are amazing. This particular season is sponsored by none other than Showtunes. Showtunes, we thank you. We thank you for making this episode possible and for being able to bring the Weary Ramblers here. It's going to be a wonderful, thrilling moment in time to be able to do this music, and we're thrilled that we can do it live with you, to interact with y'all. We're thrilled that we can be able to record it as we do it so we can share these songs again down the road with y'all. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I think we hit everybody who's in chat there. Have I missed anyone? I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I don't have Twitch pulled up. I knew there was a thing I was forgetting. If you're part of the Twitch Cosmos and you are listening and you're going, EB, I said like 18 things to you, you may have. And I forgot to open Twitch down here. I opened it upstairs. That doesn't do me any good down here, does it? Nope. So thank you to our Twitch Cosmos, EB Lounge Lizards. I do have Discord open, so chat, please feel free to let me know, EB Mods, if there's something I need to know about going on in Twitch at this moment. Welcome to the wonderful world of live streaming. I remember all those things.
It's a live stream. It ain't no dead stream.
There it is. Boom. With that, friends, we're going to keep things rocking and rolling. Before we move on, I just want to let you know what those 3 songs were that we just played. They were delightful, and I love having an excuse to play them. So here's the deal. The reason that we played them, the first one, was a little show called The Muppet Show. And back when I was just a wee lad in Wisconsin, Monroe and Broadhead, just outside of a town you may have heard of, not Janesville, one of my biggest inspirations for playing music was Rolf the dog on The Muppet Show. Yeah. You guys know him? He was a dog. He played the piano. He was awesome. He was so great. Him and Schroeder. And then there's another Muppet actually on the Sesame Street. The guy was a composer. He would bang his head on the piano. He would try to go, that's not, I don't like that. You know? And then I hit around and finally went, yes, that's it. That's the genius. Or something like that. Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't remember. Like, it was like composer dude.
Composer dude.
Yeah, that was his name. Composer dude. Anyway, but the point being is that's why we opened with The Muppet Show. The Muppet Show was actually not only an inspiration for me playing piano, it was actually an inspiration for this specific show we're doing, Storytime. Because I remember guys like Mark Hamill showing up. Yeah, that's right. Luke Skywalker was on The Muppet Show. Sly Stallone sang, let's call the whole thing off with Sweetums. you Yeah. Sylvester Stallone sang Let's Call the Whole Thing Off with a giganormous Muppet called Sweetums on. Like, so these people, they would perform these songs that they didn't normally get a chance to perform a lot of times, which will be something kind of akin to a certain cover that we'll be performing a little bit later. So one of the reasons I love doing covers for this show is allowing these amazing original recording artists and these folks who focus on creating original music also be able to do music maybe they don't normally get a chance to do during their sets when they're doing all their live stuff. Like, oh yeah, let's play this tune. We don't get a chance to do that. We're with a live band, so we're doing that. That was the first song. The second song, Southern Suns and Sky Blue Water, is a shout out to both of you and to a certain one of the players coming here of the Weary Ramblers, a little Catherine Fox, who is a fellow University of Miami alum. And that was a fun little, just sort of made up arrangement of our song, The Alma Mater, from University of Miami. Yeah, it's not
vaguely,
yeah. Mistress of this fruitful land, with all knowledge and always just to honor true all our love we pledge to you. Alma Mater, stand forever on Biscayne's wondrous shore. And then concluding that medley was, of course, Till There Was You. Which, if you're not familiar with that song, Till There Was You, it's from an incredibly iconic musical, The Music Man, which was based in, well, a town that had a little bit of trouble. Yeah. Which started with T, which rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. River City, my friends. Music Man, right? Which, of course, was based in River City, Iowa. And I just can't even tell you how thrilled I am. This has been a goal for all the seasons, and tonight it's actually happening. We are having our very first. I'm from Iowa, if you hadn't figured this out yet. I grew up there. And we are having tonight our very first, at my return to the Midwest, my first collaborative music live stream, blah, 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 blah. Our first Iowa guest performers. The Weary Ramblers, incredible Iowa musicians. Holy guacamole, dude! Actually, it was more of an avocado. I know. But they're. I cannot tell you, as we were just talking earlier tonight, how much overlap we have. It's kind of redonkulous. It's amazing, and I'm just thrilled to have made the journey from Iowa down to Miami, to Atlanta, to Greenville, down back to the KC, back to the Midwest, to be able to collaborate with musicians from literally the heartland, from the homeland, and from the homespun, and from the, I don't know, all the things. But the point is, this is a great night already, and they haven't even played a note yet here. So hopefully they'll be able to put up with my dad jokes. I'm fingers crossed. Yeah, I know. I've talked way too much.
I'm sure they'll bring their own.
I'm getting all the talking out now so I can let them talk when they're up here. So, and they said that they're super extroverted, so they're really excited to do that. They're like chomping at the bit. Okay, EB, great, awesome. I've actually been writing. I've been journaling just all the things I want to say. Is that kind of what that was? That was basically their sentiments, right? I hear them laughing downstairs. So, guys, we're going to do one more tune. And I'm so excited to do this tune again because when Brandon Day was here last season, he had not only was part of the KC recipe, but he had a special night where he could kind of feature some of his own original material. By the way, Beth Watts Nelson, with Brandon Day, who was in there, mark your calendars, especially if you're a part of the Kansas City location, right?
Correct.
For Lenexa Green Guitar Folk House, because not only does he do this thing here, he's going to be playing with his amazing duo, Beth and Brandon, opening for this exact same act. So if you want to see the Weary Ramblers at an amazing in-person venue right here in Lenexa, Kansas, it's literally like 12 minutes that a ways from here. Wonderful venue, wonderful stuff. Mike Patchett does great stuff there, and it's going to be an incredible show. Put on your calendars April 10th, actually, because April 9th is our Storytime the night before that. That's right. Yeah. No, wait. I don't remember. What day is it?
We're going to check the dates.
No, check the dates. It's sometime in April, right?
Correct.
Okay, it's April-ish. He'll get back to you after the break. But what we're going to do right now is play his song, because in addition to being an amazing upright player, amazing and delightful singer, I love your harmonies, and I love how you sing.
Oh, I thank you.
He also is a great songwriter, and we're going to play one of my favorites. I told him earlier as we were prepping for this set that, I have a lot of original songs come through here. And great artists, great stuff, but some of them really just get caught in my brain. This is one of these songs that I sing around the house. Everybody play, because it's so fun just to sing along to. So well done, my friend.
Oh, that's so kind, Evie.
It's true, man. It's like a lot of fun. So you want to tell them about the song a little bit while I get it dialed in?
Yeah, this song written about a little place you can encounter in Washington State, near the middle of the state. It's on Highway 26. It's a very straight road with the exception of about 5 turns. And this particular one, you dip down into a little bit of a valley where some waters used to come together, and things have been drying up there for the past 100 and some years at least. But there's a little town called Washtukna, which actually means in one of the native languages near there, confluence or coming together of waters. So it kind of makes sense. And yeah, I was going through this area, and somehow this melody came to me, and then it revisited me about 10 years after that, and I went, well, I'll just kind of put a few things together and see what makes sense. And this is what came out, and I love to do it with EB and do it a little bit different every time, and tonight will be no different, except different.
Yeah, 100%. Welcome to the magic of live streaming. Also, confluence of rivers, that's what it means. And here you are living in Kansas City, a place markedly known for its confluence of two rivers.
Oh, this is correct.
Pretty cool. Shall we?
We shall.
Friends, thank you again for being here. If you need any kind of assistance, please, again, let us know in chat. Our mods, Paracoda, Ladyberry, and we may have some other ones popping in as well. We'll be glad to help you out. Meanwhile, we hope you enjoy this amazing song by Brandon Day.
Well, out in the old Palouse, there's a town still resolute. They only had one store, whose doors don't work no more. Drive by it you may, yes, no one's gonna cry, but you'll miss my favorite place and the Washtukna Waltz. Washtukna Waltz was the last song played by many traveling bands back in the day. Don't it sound homey and old? Well, there's not much to do except that Washtukna Waltz. Play it pretty, Evie. Well, just off that old Palouse, there's that town still resolute. They've only had one store, whose doors don't swing no more. Drive by it you may, yes, no one's gonna cry, but you'll miss my favorite place and the Washtukna Waltz. Washtukna Waltz was the last song played by many traveling bands back in the day. Don't it sound homey and old? Well, there's not much to do except that Washtukna Waltz. Washtukna Waltz was the last song.
Man, I love that. It's just, can you just hear like, just walking? It's just one of those songs that just gets stuck in my head, man. It's so great.
It sounds a little bit like a dusty, windswept area, and sometimes, EB, I imagine a dust storm coming through the tavern.
There you go. We need it.
And you go, yeah.
It's his job to do the dusting. He never does it, man.
I think it's his allergies.
That checks out. He's seasonal. Yeah.
It's seasonal.
Yeah. Beautiful tune, brother.
Thank you.
Beautiful song. Yeah. And kind of cool that I'm sure you probably mentioned that it was the name meaning the confluence of two rivers the last time, and I kind of forgot about it. Like, oh yeah. Just because Kansas City is such a so my backyard is essentially the Kansas River. It's literally like 70 yards that away, and I've always loved river country. It's one of the reasons I love being here on the bluffs. I grew up in a town just east of Cedar Rapids. You could probably guess where they got the name Cedar Rapids from. Cedar River.
Trees?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. The
okay.
cedar trees.
Okay.
That were rapidly growing. No, yeah. There you go.
Makes sense to me, man.
Checks out.
I'm from Idaho, so yeah, that checks.
Yeah. Idaho, that's where they got all the corn, and then Iowa is where they get all the potatoes from. I love how they mix those up, don't you?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I still get people asking if we have electricity in Idaho or running water. And I'm like, well, the water's been running since before we got there, man. So,
Right, yeah. I mean,
that's fine.
someone needs to turn that off, probably.
Nah.
No?
Faucet's busted.
Oh, man. That's great. Did they really ask you that?
I've gotten that question before.
Wow. I've literally taught, because I teach online. I've taught students online from Idaho. Like I had a great family. It was a killer student. Yeah. Anyway, well, welcome to America. Yeah. Beautiful song, though, and thank you for indulging. Because I actually requested that one. He was like, "Oh, we'll just do it." I was like, "Could we play Washington Waltz?" He's like, "For UEB, I don't know. Let me flip a coin. Let me check with Sid first."
Yeah, that's basically how it went.
Sid was management in this. Beautiful, folks. Thank you again for being here. I'm going to check in with chat real quick to make sure we haven't missed anything, and then we're going to rock and roll because we have one more tune this set, and let me tell you, it's a doozy. I mean, we are just crushing all of my favorites tonight, just brilliantly. So you let me indulge with Washington, which is one of my favorite songs that we've ever done on, literally, it really is one of my favorite songs we've ever done in all 3 seasons.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I just really like that song a lot, dude.
Why are you buttering me up so much, EB? I'm already here for the gig, man.
I'm just calling it like it is, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome in to Ken, Kieran, and I see Weary Ramblers said hello as well. Fantastic. You guys are so hip and cool. Look at these Weary Ramblers chatting it up in the chat window. These guys are all savvy with their live streaming technologies and stuff. Everyone, it's so great to see you. I do want to do, before we call up the next tune, I do want to let you all know we do have these amazing shields like we mentioned about the nights of Storytime. If you contribute tonight using our link, ablounge.com/hero, you are being the hero tonight when you contribute financially to our amazing Brandon and to the amazing guests, the Weary Ramblers. 100% of all proceeds that come in, everything, okay, that comes in goes to these artists, helping them do what they do. Because we can do what we do. Create songs, tour around, be able to perform live music, record music, all of these things. We can do these things as artists because of folks like you. Right? We do what we do for folks like you, and you're the ones who make it possible. So please consider, as you're hearing this music, that if you'd like to contribute, just know that it's going to Brandon, it's going to Chad, it's going to Catherine to help them keep being on the road, to keep doing what they do so well, which is create magical musical moments for us to think about, for us to talk about, and for hopefully to lean into for all of us to make each other's lives a little bit better. You know what I mean? That's what we're about. So thanks for helping us do what we do. Paracoda, thank you so much for being here and helping out with all this. And I think we got caught up. Oh, Beth Watts Nelson said April 11th for Green Guitar. Thank you, Beth. Much appreciated, my friend. So put that down if you're a part of the Kansas City area to catch Beth and Brandon as well as the Weary Ramblers in person. Speaking of whom, folks, we have coming up to the stage right now an amazing, amazing duo. It is the first Iowa performing act that I've worked with, let alone be able to book for a Storytime since I've been back here in KC. Absolute delight. I'm just so freaking thrilled to be able to do this. And as part of what we do, we have a special cover that we do to sort of transition between the first set, the opening set, and then the headliner set. And I always throw that out to the act, say, hey, so pick whatever you want. Let us know if you need some inspiration. Here's some tunes, but basically you let us know what you want to do. They picked literally one of my all-time favorite songs, like on planet Earth, to do for their cover. It's actually a song talking about Iowa. It's one of the very few songs that I dedicated to someone. So when my grandfather passed, old Iowa guy, back in I was actually at the University of Miami, and I played that song at what was the new Frost concert, that like the recital hall that they built. We were one of the first people to perform in that. I was performing for one of the groups there, and I couldn't go back. I couldn't get back from Miami to the show, and they had the concert, and so I found out earlier that day, and I was able to dedicate this song that we're about to play for good old Grandpa Wilson. So yeah, it's always carried special meaning for me. this weird Miami, Iowa connection, this song. And so who should request it as their cover song but the amazing act that we're about to bring up. Please, all the emotes, all the snaps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Lounge Lizards to the stage. Ones, come on up. You're good. You're good. That's all. That's as much as we can do. We were gonna have the flying trapeze come in and the dancing bears, but they called union on us. So
No, I think they're booked on the actual Muppet Show tonight.
they are doing the Muppet Show. They said no, we got Kermit. You're just a wannabe frog. Hi ho. Ladies and gentlemen, the Weary Ramblers. Give it up! Yeah! Woo! Guys, welcome up. Welcome to the stage. Welcome, Chad Elliott, Catherine Severing Fox. Welcome so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Oh my gosh. What a delight. Absolute just delight. I hope I didn't undersell you.
We'll try to live up to it all.
Listen, great to have you. Make a little noise. Just make sure all the mics and all the stuff are working.
Check. Hey.
Y'all hear them all right out there? If you can't, just throw a dragon in the chat or something. Cool. Great to have you. And what's the song you picked for your cover?
Desperado from the Eagles.
Yes, sir. Did you have any particular reason you picked it? Just a tune you like?
We just love the song, but
So
also Catherine played with the Eagles one time.
Oh my gosh, NBD, humble brag.
No big deal.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
But yes, we just love this song.
Also that. Awesome. Well, friends, it's great to have you with us. I'm going to get this pulled up. I think we're all good. I think there's no dragons breathing fire at me, so they must be able to hear you just fine. All right. Well, then, folks, without further ado, we're going to play this one last song for this opening set. Do a little Eagles for you with the Weary Ramblers. And after that, we're going to take a short break, so please stick around. After that, we're going to share a little video. That was the Tiny Desk, right? Mm-hmm. It's a great video. It's awesome. So stick around, catch that, and then we'll do a little transition, a little scene change, as it were, and then we'll have a full-on set for you for this amazing duo backed by the KC Recipe. That's us. That's us right here. And
It's a two-part recipe tonight.
It is. It is. Yeah. But yeah, let me go ahead and make sure that's dialed in, and then boom, I hit the right buttons. Whenever you're ready, folks, let's take us there.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses?
You've been out riding fences for so long now.
Oh, you're a hard one. I know that you got your reasons.
These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. But you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. The queen of hearts is always your best bet.
It seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can get. Desperado, no, you ain't getting no younger.
Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home.
Oh, and freedom, oh, freedom, that's just some people talking.
Your prison is
Walking through this world all alone. Your feet get cold in the wintertime.
the sky won't
Snow and the sun won't shine.
It's hard to
Tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows, and it's funny Why don't you come to your senses?
Come down from the fences and open the gate.
It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you.
Better let somebody love you.
You better let somebody love you before it's too late.
We're Ramblers.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, man. Ah, so good, so good, y'all. Wow, I just cannot tell you how blessed and thrilled I am right now to have y'all here.
Thank you.
And the fact that we get to do a whole other set coming up. So, friends, stick around, please. Thanks again for being here. I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge. This is Storytime, our collaborative music live stream in the Storytime Tavern. It's so great to have you. We're going to watch a short little video. Check it out. It's really good. So stick around, and then we'll see you back in just a few short minutes where we are playing all WEARY Ramblers all the time, straight on through. So we'll see you real soon.
One, two, three.
Some days I feel so lonesome, beaten down in love, walking through this world alone like a fiddle without a bow, fiddle without a bow, fiddle without a bow. Some days I feel so lonesome like a fiddle without a bow. To the moon I howl my lonesome song, waiting for a call. To the owls and to the crows I howl my lonesome song, howl my lonesome song, howl my lonesome song. To the owls and to the crows I howl my lonesome song. Turn the pegs and tune the strings, rising up the bow, play that haunting melody right from down below the mountainside, in the valley low. Make me feel I'm not alone, like a fiddle without a bow, fiddle without a bow, fiddle without a bow. Make me feel I'm not alone, like a fiddle without a bow. Fiddle without a bow, fiddle without a bow. me feel I'm not alone, like a fiddle without a bow. That felt good. If I tried 1,000 years, I'd cry 1,000 tears. I'd flood a riverbed, crying over you. After 100 times, I never could see the signs. Your heart that was leaving mine, oh so blue. I'd be the whippoorwill sitting on your windowsill, singing you the saddest songs to make you cry too. After a million songs, seems we'll never get along, but my heart's still staying strong, thinking of you. Why do you make it rain? With you it's always the same. It all went down the drain, and I'm your fool. If only the sun would shine, I'd dream of better times. I'd finally make you mine under skies of blue.
Man, we played that song like 17 times today. It was our sound check song, right? And I'll tell you what, it gets fun, more fun each time I play it. That's just a fun tune, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please, all the snaps, all the emotes, all the fiery dragon breath for our new friends, the Weary Ramblers, Chad, Elliot, Catherine, Severing Fox. Guys, what a delight to have you here.
Thank you.
Y'all have been traveling, too. You just came in from Springfield last night doing a show with kind of a legend, a little bit of a legend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Verlin Thompson.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he was a great guitarist. He was a sideman for Guy Clark and wrote several of his songs with him. And, yeah, just really...
But he is no sideman. I mean, he was
is.
for Guy Clark, but my goodness.
Yeah,
the
to be
man.
a side Clark just for him, you got to kind of have your own chops,
Yes.
right?
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, wonderful writer. Great storyteller, too. We both walked away going, what have we been doing?
Seriously.
Listen, I tell you what, everyone has their journey and everyone has their sort of adventure that we live in life. And, there are moments I think, as a performer that we all experience that at one kind of shape, fashion, or like, wow, okay, well, you've done that and you're now in your 12 now? Okay, great. Well, why am I still doing this, But at the same time, I got to tell y'all, it's just been incredible to get to know you and run into you. In fact, I have on my little cheat sheet here a confession. It says confession and coming together is my next bullet. So I got to tell you this. This is going to be great. But first, before I do that, I got to make sure and check in with chat, make sure we're doing okay. How's chat doing over there? Paracoda, we looking good, buddy? Looks like we're doing good. Looks like we're doing good. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Great to have you all here, folks. Welcome in. I don't see anything blowing up in Discord. I think everyone's okay. We like that.
That's very good.
Folks, glad to have you with us tonight. I got to tell you, so Weary Ramblers, I saw you guys for the very first time. I heard a little bit of your music because I caught it at the wrong, right. So I thought, oh, great, Weary Ramblers. And then I was at Farm in October, right? Yeah. And I went
Folk
like,
Alliance Region Midwest, for folks who don't know.
Yeah.
Not just a random Iowa farm.
No, we were on. Actually, that's where we. No, it was. It was actually just outside of
My
Lamoni.
apologies.
Actually.
Lamoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a on Lamoni at that stop. There was like a Quick Star. There's like a giant and then there's like an Amish.
store.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes!
my friend owns that, and actually her
Get the
mom
heck
was
out!
my art professor. Yeah. So I
Get
know
the
that.
heck out!
Know them well.
You are giving us lore on Lamoni lore right now, which is great because that's where my mom stops every time coming from Eastern Iowa down to Des Moines. It's like, okay, before I get into Kansas or wherever, that's the stop, and she always stops there.
That's great. That's
Oh my
a good
gosh.
place. Yeah.
I have to make sure Mom is all fully informed now. That is awesome, dude. But I wanted to say, I heard him play a little bit in Farm, which is the regional conference basically for Folk Alliance International for the Midwest, right? And it's one of those marathon things that they kind of do. It's just not quite as intense as the international, but it's like, cool, I'll just grab a quick little nap, and I overslept and came back like, nah! I was like, and like I think I caught like 1.5 of your songs, right? So I didn't get a chance to hear a whole lot, but I was like, oh, they seem like really nice folks, cool. So I didn't get a chance to really listen, but then my friend Diana Lynn sat me down when we were sitting at lunch, and we were just talking about like, so I'm thinking about people, like for a different season, like who are people that you're like, oh no. We're Ramblers, man. We're Ramblers. Listen, Chad, I've known Chad a really long time. Like, he's kind of awesome, and he's really cool. He's really nice. He's just a really good human being, and like da-da-da. And Catherine Fox, she's like super good. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. No, EB, you don't understand. She wasn't maybe quite that insistent. I'm just messing because she's in chat right now, so I'm just making sure. No, but literally, she could not have sold you guys more of saying these. I know what you do, I've heard your shows, I've heard your things, I've seen what you've done, and let me tell you, if you're looking for the right fit, you need to get you some Weary Ramblers.
I love that.
And
Thank
you guys, I literally reached out to you after hearing your name several times at Farm. People talking about, oh man, these guys were great. I'm like, oh. God, great. Well, I didn't just miss the show or anything. And then with Diana Lynn, and then your name keeps popping up. And I'm like, okay. So my confession is this. I booked you without even listening to your new album.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm like, I don't even need to know. And then I read your bio, like, she's a UM grad, which is why I played the alma mater from University of Miami. I'm like, okay, fellow Kane alum. Like, I know the girls has got to have chops right now. So Chad was already sold to me by Diana, and I'm like, well, this fiddle player, like, she's going to be great too. And then I'm like, well, I should probably listen to their music since they're sending me charts to learn. And I listened to the album Driftwood, and this thing is going crazy. We're going to talk more about that. But holy guacamole.
Oh, thank you.
Man, it's already one of my albums I can tell is going to be heavy in my rotation for 2026. I mean, it's just so good. We will talk more about that. But what I really want to ask you guys is that's how I came to you, right? Little bump, but then like just people selling the snot out of you. Just like going, y'all are just, you got, like they are a fit. And I can see Iowa, Janesville, just outside the town where I was born, for like so many things we just found out were just so in common of our influences, of just our interests, all the things. A family who might like cheese more than mine, almost inconceivable.
My family loves cheese.
There it is. Just incredible. Tell me about you guys and how you came together. Tell me the story of Weary Ramblers.
Well, Chad was doing a lot of live stream shows during the pandemic. And
Live streaming, what's that?
yeah, this thing. He was doing a lot of live stream shows, and I had heard of him, but we got connected somehow. I don't know if he sent me a friend request or I sent him a friend request. I'm not sure. But I just became obsessed with his writing. I was like, holy smokes, who is this guy? No, just like incredible. And then he was also posting all these videos and photos of his artwork, and I was like, okay, wait a minute, who is this guy? Seriously, because it was not just the music and the writing, it was also all this visual art. And we just started commenting on each other's videos, because I was starting to do some writing myself during the pandemic, and so he would say some kind things, and then I would say probably I was like all over the place, just like admiring him in comments, I'm sure. But then he started asking me to do some little piano kind of recordings for these time-lapse videos for his artwork.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and so did that, and then, I mean, you can keep going. Do you want?
Oh, yeah,
You want me to keep going? Okay. And you're like, please talk about me.
I'm such an extrovert, too.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Keep going.
And then he asked me to do some vocal harmony and string work on, there was an Iowa PBS film that he was doing music on, and also a song for a family member of his for their wedding. And I thought, okay, well, if he's wanting this, then maybe he'll do a show with me.
Oh, yeah.
maybe this will happen. And so I sent a message to him, was like, any chance that you would be interested in doing a live show? And
No brainer.
but it was incredible. We did our first show at Stevens Auditorium in Ames. I was part of the Goldfinch Room series, this songwriter series.
Oh, so
there.
cool.
And
I'm just hearing, so
yeah.
as someone who has not done his professional career all in Iowa, is from Iowa, and has done none of my professional career in my home state, I am finding now more and more, I'm just hearing all these great things happening in my state.
Yes, there really are. It's a really rich community. Yeah, so we got together for the first time. I think the first time we rehearsed together was the first time we had met each other in
Yeah.
person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so we got together, and I was nearly bawling within the first 10 minutes because he had prepared charts for all of my songs. And I had never done my songs live ever in front of anyone because it was all developing during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Here I am, meeting up with this
Yeah,
very
videos. Yeah.
experienced songwriter, and I was so honored that he cared that much, and I could feel his heart and soul were in it, and that he wanted to serve what we were going to do together. And so anyway, I could go on for days about all this.
Well,
but
my take on
Okay,
it.
go
Yeah, so yes.
No, she had already made a name for herself, of course, in Central Iowa, and she was playing in a lot of bands and with songwriters as well. And I was just like, darn, I'm too late. And then when she reached out, I was like, let's definitely do this. So, and then when we played the first show, we were both kind of locked in so much that we thought, this has got to be a duo. It's not, you're not a side player, and you're a songwriter, and yeah.
So Chad, you had actually heard of Catherine before she'd reached out to you then through the other bands.
Yes, yeah,
So
definitely.
Gotcha. What was it about Catherine and her songwriting that when you heard it, nascent, first
Yeah.
developing, what was it that really grabbed you?
Well, not only just her skills as a string player, but as a songwriter, like you said, I think that it started with just vulnerability. Any kind of vulnerability in songwriting is valuable to me. It's like I can connect with that on any level and any type of music. But yeah, when I heard her singing her songs, whether it's on piano or you were playing a little guitar at the time, mostly piano.
playing guitar very poorly.
Trust me, not as poorly as I would. Trust
But
me.
I was sold on just her heart and playing that. So yeah.
But to that though too, I was also feeling that with him, that we both had really similar souls and hearts in the way that we would write and the vulnerability we were willing to tap into, and we were both writing music that just had the same kinds of messages and soul to them. So anyway, it felt like a good fit for sure.
Yeah. And then you came together, Weary Ramblers.
Yeah.
What if there's one, here's your elevator pitch. If you could say the one thing of okay, I saw coming together, Weary Ramblers was going to be this, and then it's been this, but it's also been that. How would you answer that?
You go first. I don't know.
I think that,
What year did you guys officially form?
what was it, 2021, I think, or 2022, I guess. Yeah, it's like we were playing together at 2021, and then
Yeah.
named our duo 2022.
There you go.
Because it was just saying Chad Elliott and Catherine Fox, or I had bookings already as
Love
a
the name,
solo.
by the way. Weary Ramblers is great branding.
Yeah,
It's so
we
good
were-
for
we were
this.
just talking about that. How we glad we named that, and it's based on a Sleep at the Wheel song.
Oh, yeah? There you go.
Yeah, it's a great song called "Weary Rambler." But yeah, I'd say that we have kind of branched out in all our love for different genres, and so at first it was like, okay, we're going to be like a folk duo, and then it got into country and bluegrass and then blues this year, and like we've been all playing all these genres, a little jazz too. We've written some jazz tunes
Awesome.
as well, so we're just loving exploration. We're rambling all over those genres.
Kind of like getting a certain a gal we like to call Lucy out to do something. Yeah.
A little swampy.
It's swampy
Yeah.
tonk, as people have said to
Swampy
Chad.
talk. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Yes.
Why don't we explore one of those other genres,
Yeah.
shall we? Coming up next, what's the next tune we're playing, folks?
This is called "Long Dark Road."
Great tune. Man, when I first heard this, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad we're playing this one.
We wrote this on a late night drive, and I may have been playing guitar and driving with my knee as we were writing this.
That is awesome.
Sorry.
No, it's just what's part of the gig. Friends, while she's doing that, that's basically my moment to call. See this? This is a cute little duck. He's a little ninja duck. If you think he's cute and would love to have a duck with a shield with your name on it, all you have to do is follow the link that we are posting and pinned currently in our chat, whether you're part of Twitch or whether you're part of the YouTube universe. Take a look. Follow eblounge.com/hero. Be the hero for these folks. Get out your hero shield. And if you donate $5 or more, you get a cool duck with your name on it that one of these cool cats right here will sign for you, and we'll have on display the rest of Season 3, marking how you are a hero to the Weary Ramblers and Brandon Day of the Casey Recipe tonight. How was that? Was that a good stall? They stall
Great,
good?
thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. Take us there, folks.
1, 2, 3.
It's a long dark road up ahead. Nowhere to rest our weary heads. Ain't it always the same? The headlights lead the way. There's a long dark road up ahead. There's a man on the side of the road with a sign saying where he wants to go. Ain't it always the same? No one knows the way. There's a man on the side of the road. There's a new moon that gives off no light, makes for the darkest of nights. Ain't it always the same? The moon is to blame, even on the darkest of nights. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
up ahead.
Oh yeah.
You guys sound so good.
That what do they call that? Mood. That mood. Like yeah. Oh my gosh, so good. Love that song, man. Man, tell me about this tune. I know you're saying like, hey man, it may not have been written. We cannot confirm or deny that I may have had cruise control partially enabled. Yeah. So clearly you were getting some inspiration just from the living the life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's one of the craziest stints or legs you've had to pull recently?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Doing this gig, yeah.
What do you think?
Well, the Denver one was pretty good. Well, we did one this year, right?
Well, yeah, we went from. Did we go from Texas to New York? Or am I
No.
imagining that wrong?
No.
No, it was Texas to Illinois.
Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
But we did go out to New York to Albany. Where
From
did
Nashville.
we go from?
Albany?
Yeah, we went Nashville to Albany, back to Iowa.
Iowa.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Ping ponged it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, really
Yes.
fun.
Yeah. So when you write about a long, dark road, you've seen one or two of them.
Yeah, I think we spend more. Wow, I just had a.
More?
I think we spend more time driving in the dark than we do in the light.
Yeah.
There you
Ooh,
go.
that's a song.
Yeah. Right?
More time in the
There you go. Yeah. Long, dark road part 2. Incredible.
Longer and darker.
Yeah. Longer and darker road.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. You know what that makes me think of? Dad jokes. That's right. That makes me think of Dad. Yes, that's right. You've all been waiting for it. The new segment we just recently instituted here at the Storytime Tavern. You're chomping in the bed. You're like, we did it once. We got to do it again. Rave reviews. You know what the funny thing is actually one of our best performing YouTube shorts right now is of a reference to one of the dad jokes from.
Really?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, it's like kind of blowing up right now. It's hilarious. There it is. Who knew? That being said, so what we're going to do is something that literally all of the performing acts. Once we did this a while back, every performing act is like, EB, I know we're coming to play your show, but we just want you to know that we really want to make sure that we also get to participate and tell our own favorite dad jokes as part of the story. That's pretty much, I mean, it was getting a little much, guys. I know that the daily text reminders about it. It's cool. But I got it. I got your back. It's okay. So friends, would you please enjoy this next little segment we like to call, dad jokes. And we're going to start. We're just going to go a little round robin, and be able to have. So, Chad, tell me, buddy, did you have something you'd like to share with the rest of the streamer, EB Lunch Lizards? Yeah, tell us.
Yeah. I'll just let you play a little bit.
Yeah? Tell me, buddy. Good setup.
Why are vampires so easy to fool? Because they're a bunch of suckers.
Oh, my gosh. Love it. Oh, my gosh. You're up. You're up. Yeah.
All right.
I might get copyright strike on that,
Yeah. One more note and you would have been out, man.
So
One
close.
more. That was so close.
Yeah, no, we would have lost our YouTube short gold. Kathy, is there something you wanted to mention?
Yeah.
I'll do it in a violin-friendly key. I'll do it in D. How about that? There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, what you got for us?
When is a door not a door?
Yeah, good question. When is a door not a door?
When it is ajar.
Boom.
Mic drop.
That's, that's really hard to argue with, right? Right? I mean, it's fairly buttoned up, I think is the phrase that they look for. That logic, that reasoning. Yeah, 100%. Now we go to this guy who I got to tell you, you haven't seen him. You think he's good now. Like, I've seen him on a few times when he's in rare form. I can't tell you, she's been here 3 times, a 2-time guest on Storytime, and one on I can't actually officially confirm one of the performers she was with. It was kind of off grid. Like I literally, I can neither confirm nor deny that Grace Pettis has done a Porch Fest performance off my stage on Father's Day. But Grace Pettis, when she came here, was the first time or the second time. She is one of the punniest people I know, and this dude, pound for pound, note for note, like the two of them for like a 5-minute stretch just went. It was like Laurel and Hardy meets, every other like buddy cop movie together with, but just in dad jokery. It was it was amazing. I wish I had recorded that in its entirety. It was. The guy says shots for days. So no pressure. I didn't build you up or anything, did I? Great. Yeah. Right. I know. So what do you got for us, buddy? What do you got for us, brother? What would you like to share with the class today? Tell Sid if you want. He's Sid the second.
Hey, Sid.
What's up?
You want to hear a joke?
Sure, Brandon. What you got?
Sid, this joke is actually more of a question, so I'm going to ask it to you. Are you ready?
Lay it on me, man.
Okay. What do you call a sleeping bull?
A sleeping what? Bull?
Bull.
Bull? Oh, like a moo cow?
Like a
Like a
much
bull?
like a moo cow.
Okay. What do you lunch? That's what I call them.
I
I'm a
mean,
dragon.
Yeah,
I like
you got
eating
a
cows.
snack maybe? I don't know.
Okay,
well-
but what do you call them?
A bulldozer.
That checks out.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Sid.
Yes.
Whatever crazy voice that was.
Man.
Oh my gosh, talking about bulls, it does remind me, one of my favorite animals that you get in Iowa so much. Actually, where I lived out in the country, there were fireflies everywhere, right? Especially out with the corn and just the tree. It just, oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen anywhere more fireflies than where I grew up out in the country in eastern Iowa. We do have here out in the little city park, that field. I haven't shown you. Make sure I remind. Oh, it's gonna be dark. Maybe. It'll probably be dark by then. Anyway, the point being, they do have fireflies out here, but that reminds me of something about fireflies. Do you know how fireflies like to start races?
Is this real or a dad joke?
How did
It
they
can be
like?
real to you
Oh,
if you
must
want.
be a dad
We are in a
joke.
fantasy tavern. I mean, is it real to you? Just use your
Okay, yeah.
imagination.
It's real enough.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I ruined it. Go ahead.
Pure imagination. Yeah. Do you know how fireflies start races when they race together?
How?
They say ready, set, glow.
Yes.
And that, friends, concludes this segment of Dad Jokes. You're welcome. The fact that I'm making her die of laughter is just, and it's not the joke itself. That's like actually the perfect kind of dad joke. That's
right.
That's how you do
She
it,
was in it.
right? Thank you, Chad. Thank you. Thank you.
Is this
Boom.
real or is this a joke?
That was the best. That may be the best part of the segment. Honestly.
You know what? I think you win the dad joke. Like,
Yeah.
like if you get to say, is this real?
I should probably
Is this
just
a
keep
dad
track
joke?
of where we are in the segment.
No.
Then it
No,
will
no.
be better.
No, believe me, this is your first time here, but believe me, it goes better when you don't keep track of where
Right.
you're
No,
at.
it is. 100%.
I promise.
Yes. This is part of the magic of story time right here.
Oh, perfect.
And with that, thanks. Driftwood was what I was going to talk about next. And I got to tell you, so I did actually listen to your album after booking you. And holy cow, this album, so good. I listen to a lot of music, right? Just as a musician and consume. There are some musicians, I don't, y'all maybe you're like this. I run into a lot of pros who say, I don't really just listen to music for fun. And we're like, how? How do you do that? Like, because they just get, I just get so inside. I make it my part of my living and like do blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but like, okay, but have you forgotten like the thing that made you most joyful wanting to do this in the first place then? Like, what is that about? Like you've made it so studious, right? I'm like, was it all just math to you before? It couldn't have been all just math to you before. You know, like there's story here. I don't care. Like I can't turn my brain off going to a concert. I don't know about you guys. Like I'm always looking at ways to like that I need to learn or like how's this band do this or what's the lighting. Like when I watched Brad Mehldau, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, he has a really great set of the oranges and blues that I need to sort of like. I'm just like thinking, like, but also I'm lost in this amazing musician doing what no one else on planet Earth can do as well, and just telling. And so, yeah, do you have a thought on that?
Well, we play a little game when we're on the road. It was like, okay, you get to pick this next song. And we kind of throw it in different genres. Today we cranked up the stereo driving down the road on country, old 90s country.
Oh, yeah.
And we were
only kind of country I know.
singing at the top of our lungs.
Yes, sir.
And then we went kind of further back, and Catherine hadn't heard Eastbound and Down yet, and I was like,
Get the heck out.
yeah, up in trucking, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So she tries to
Jerry
fill the
Reed,
holes
baby.
in mine. Yeah, we both kind of try and fill our holes of what we might have missed.
I can't believe I just played that. I've never played in my life. Like, but so in my DNA, right, growing up.
Yeah. It wasn't. My growing up
Right.
was listening to jazz standards.
Yeah.
So I didn't grow up on
a
Jerry
little bit
Reed.
envious, not going to lie. That's kind of awesome.
I don't know.
Jerry
I
Reed
didn't have
doing
any
jazz,
friends,
though. That's
Yeah.
the crossover.
There were bells on a
Yeah.
hill.
Baby's made to that.
Well, and so many country artists, though, have that crossover
Yeah,
with
they
jazz,
do.
too, right?
They do.
Like,
They do.
George Strait was a big one with a lot of that, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
he did a lot of jazz harmony.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, Willie Nelson
Oh,
started.
Nelson,
well,
yeah.
Willie can do whatever the heck Willie wants to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, Willie can read the phone book and it sounds amazing, you know?
Yeah, I am kind of disappointed in myself that I hadn't listened to
No,
him
I was
until
really
today.
excited.
Right.
I was like, man,
what
we're
a,
going to crank
what a
this up.
delightful opportunity when you
Yeah.
find like, oh, you haven't heard this yet?
Yeah.
Well, and Chad's really good about that, too. I feel like we both are good about that, that if there's someone or something that we don't know, it could be knowledge, it could be someone we haven't heard, whatever. We both just get excited about it and aren't like, you haven't listened to that?
That's-
you know, like it's not like
yeah.
aggressive, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I get to turn you on to this?
Yeah.
That is awesome. It's like
Yeah.
almost a privilege and an honor to be able to do that with a fellow artist that you respect,
Yeah.
to turn them on to one of your artists, that your favorite artist that you're like, oh my gosh, you can't wait till you hear this. Yeah.
We
100%.
stuck on Jerry Reed for a while
my
after
God.
that. It was like, oh,
Went down that rabbit hole, yeah?
yeah.
Awesome. Went down that convoy hole. So the album, Weary Ramblers, one of the reasons that I think that Driftwood is so, first off, folks, it's done okay for itself. It's only like been topping the folk music charts, winning multiple awards, blah, blah, blah. These guys aren't just great folks out of Iowa, you know, with their corn spun tails telling you all this and that, the other thing. These guys are kind of crushing it nationally, internationally right now. They've won multiple, like I think Diana was like, I feel like I turn around, like I look over my shoulder like every other week and like they want something new. Like it's like, you know, that's the case. Ruoso88, by the way, welcome in from our YouTube universe. Good to see you, buddy. I got to tell you, it's well-deserved. When I told you earlier tonight that you reminded me a lot of your writing, a lot of your playing with the piano, especially with some of the tracks of Him, an amazing Americana act out of New York. The thing that reminds me about it is this selection. It's the selective choices that you make. You know, obviously there's a lot of burners when it comes out to fiddle playing, out of guitar playing, country pickers, that type, and y'all can play. Don't get me wrong, but everything that you do serves a story, right? From your name on down, like what a great name. We were talking about that earlier. Just Weary Ramblers. What a story in that name. You hear that, like, yeah, like there's just some story. Like it sets the tone for your music. That's what I was wondering where you came about it from, because and how y'all sort of like that question of how did you arrive upon what your vision and to ship it? Because I just feel like you're very well defined in the sense of like your space of like the not the songs and or the pitch and all the genre, the energy you create. It's just very in tune. You've been doing this a while. You're pros. And you know when we're young cats, we like to you're talking. So we both are UM and we're familiar with the jazz school. You're using a phrase of like talking about, these saxophonists who can tear them blinded up. One of my favorite professors who did his master's degree, Sam Lucier, out of UM, and then went and taught at FIU with those cats. His favorite phrase for this, with those saxophone players, they got diarrhea of the chops and constipation of the soul.
Oh, that's
right?
so good.
Right? Isn't that great? Right. Yes, thank you.
I don't need that.
Right?
Yes.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you guys are the opposite. You just have everything serves a story. That's just the way. That's I think way I can say it. That's from wisdom from extra years, I think, but also just from a wisdom of a little bit what you both were just talking about. I think, which is that you like to listen. And that's where I was trying to circle back, where I was talking about how do musicians, they make it so studious, like, I can't listen to music. You guys love to listen.
Yeah.
It's evident in how you listen to each other when you make music.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely. Yeah. When we first started writing together, that's what I think clicked immediately. Is the songs we wrote. The first session, we just sat down and wrote 3 songs back to back, and with harmonies, with fiddle and guitar, and I was just like, this is way too easy, because we're just kind of not wanting to step on each other's toes, but also, I think we're listening deeply. Yeah.
I think it's also listening to our inner workings too, right? So yes, I agree with everything you both are saying, but we both are also really listening to what's in our hearts and in our souls, and
that vulnerability
that's coming out
that
for
Chad
sure.
was mentioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chad talking about just one of the things he loved about you being vulnerable in your songwriting. It's evident in both of you that you're being real,
right,
with what you're writing. You're finding it from an authentic place within your journeys.
Definitely,
and that shows up in Driftwood and your production. You tell me, how did this album happen? How did this album come together? Because, guys, it is really good. Like in the sense so. At UM, one of the things I learned is that I am not an audio engineer. Okay, like when people go, "Oh man, you're able to," no, dude, no. I literally studied with these are other names like Ken Pullman, John Monfort, Clyde Hagler. These are the 3 guys who founded the MUE program, or the music engineering at University of Miami, one of the best programs literally in the world, right? And I got to work for 2 years with these cats in the studio, running parts of as a work study, a job I got as a gig, and that's a whole other story. But I got to work with the guys who are real engineers, who taught some of the best guys who built Criteria Studios, who built things down in South Florida, like all these amazing things, right? And I know what good engineering is. I can't do it, but I know what it is, right? I know the difference. And you guys don't have. How did this album happen? Because the production quality on it is fabulous. The songwriting on it is fabulous, and it's just all dialed in. Tell us about Driftwood.
Well, we are working this for our second album together. Both albums were worked in Golden Bear Studios there in Des Moines.
Is it? It's in Des Moines.
Brian Vanderpool is genius to work with. And he has a pristine ear, first of all, but great sentiment for songs, and just and he brings in Catherine for strings all the time, so they have their own language in the studio, stacking these strings, orchestra stuff, and just really we feel pretty lucky that he's in our backyard.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
and all the folks that are playing on the album too are just people that we respect as musicians. Actually, a lot of the keys playing, other than one song on the new record, is Tanner Taylor. Actually, he's a fantastic keyboard player up in Des Moines.
Awesome.
I played on the first album, but then I was like, this is out of my wheelhouse. I'm not a honky-tonk piano player. That's like a whole other approach to piano that I know my place. But we also had Steph Graham on there. She played on our first record as well. A wonderful upright bass player. She just cares so much and puts her whole heart into what she's playing to. And Seth Hedquist did some flat picking guitar. He's also a friend of ours, someone that cares a lot about serving the song, And then we had Sam Bush too, that added a whole other energy to the whole album with mandolin and singing. Am I missing somebody?
He's a young up and coming, mandolin player. Sam
yeah,
Bush.
up and coming.
and Eric Haywood on steel.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Eric Haywood on pedal steel, just phenomenal player. So all these people are phenomenal players, but also put their hearts into what they do, and I think that really shows through the record for sure.
Yeah, y'all did all right picking this lineup of. Clearly, you've got a good team that gets the vision of what the songs are about and helps breathe life to them. Listen, no slam against any of the big cities like the Nashville or the Atlanta or the LA. They have a distinct sound, right? But one of the things that I really like about their album is that it doesn't have that sound. It has your sound, and it has, I don't know, for lack of a better term, an Iowa sound to me. Like it just makes sense. I really resonate with it.
I love that.
Chip Davis, Mannheim Steamroller, right? He's in Omaha, throughout, and they, he and Reese, is it Bill Reese? Freeze, who passed.
Yes.
Basically, C.W. McCall. The dynamic duo who created Convoy, right? And this character C.W. McCall, they had that was mostly recorded right in Iowa, and then in some in Omaha, and then a little bit in KC for the mix of that whole album. And then Mannheim Steamroller, of course, has done the same thing. He borrows from all these amazing musicians in the Midwest. There's a kind of sound I feel like that's there it's real good. I real like it. So we'll have to talk about Convoy later because that was actually our we have season 2 was our theme song for season 2. Oh, dude. Okay, we make sure I play it for you. We had 4 of season 2 headliners record. You'll see. They already know. I won't bother them. I'll show you later. But folks, great job. Are we expecting something coming down the road for you guys? Or are you going to be promoting this for a while? What are you thinking? I don't want to put you on the spot or anything.
We're talking about a blues record because we won the blues challenge this year.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're thinking we can't go to all these blues crews and all these things without a blues album to sell.
Right?
So we're talking about trying
So
to
you
get
put that out and then you'll win like the next like Salsa award from the blues album.
That's funny you say that because after we won the International Blues Challenge, we looked at each other and Chad's like, well, what's next? Jazz? And it wasn't because of like a gloating. It was more like we just are so in love with jumping around to different genres and seeing how far we can get with anything, not because of accolades, just because we both love the journey.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're tied in a lot. And you meet new communities that way. It's just at Memphis, we met all these great blues artists from around the world.
Gosh, I bet.
It was really cool. Some of them were just so bizarre, too. And we were like, that's the stuff I like.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I try and stay as humdrum and as kind of predictable as possible.
This is great.
Sid, shh. Welcome to my weird.
I love it.
We got a great tune coming up next. I'm guessing this was probably also part of that long, dark road journey inspirational. Yeah.
Definitely.
What are we going to be playing?
Oh, this is Pretty Lights of Denver, and this is off our first record.
I'm not going to be playing this incredible intro that is on that record. If you enjoy this tune, you need to go listen to the actual recorded version because it is gorgeous. It's like a 1-minute intro that's the part that grabbed me immediately. Oh, they must listen to him.
Yeah, it's like a 2-minute intro.
Beautiful, lush, orchestral sound of Americana. Just trust me, you'll love it. Let's do it, guys.
Oh, how they sparkle. Oh, how they shimmer. The pretty lights of Denver in my rearview mirror. And outside of the city, you can see the stars down the dark county road 73. Starlight and sagebrush paints the open land, and I still hold your hand every time I think of you, 'cause every memory is filled with your light down the dark county road 73. And we say goodbye to the mountains high and the pretty lights of Denver in my rearview mirror. And we say goodbye to the mountains high and the pretty lights of Denver in my rearview mirror. Far too many times I've looked up at the sky and it was drowned in city lights, and I couldn't find our star. But outside of the city, it is not so far, shining in the dark for you and me. And we say goodbye to the mountains high and the pretty lights of Denver in my rearview mirror. And we stray in the night under starlit skies in the pretty lights of Denver in my rearview mirror. In the pretty lights of Denver in my rearview mirror.
Yeah,
guys-
that's what I was talking about. The whole, like, just economy of note choice, just everything, just serving the story. Holy cow!
You guys play that beautifully.
Oh, thanks. I mean, it just, but it's so easy doing it with like it's. Y'all leave so much space, and so intelligently, that it allows me to listen so much easier. I hear it so clearly what you're trying to say, and it doesn't mean I do it better, but I can hear it better, and hopefully I can serve the story just as I feel like. I don't know. It's just like y'all really do make it. You leave a space for us in a way that makes sense almost. I don't know. How would you describe it playing these tunes?
An utter delight
Yeah.
and joy.
Yeah.
I feel like when you two were talking about like the first time you sat down and wrote some songs together, and you're like, it shouldn't be this easy. Sitting down and playing your songs. It shouldn't be this easy.
Yeah.
Like how do you get into a point where you get to like just, I feel like I'm being just like slightly pulled out of the front of my head, like, well that's where that's been hiding. Okay, well that's your song that you've done already.
Yeah.
Like it's great. I remember when I first heard some of your folks' stuff through, I don't even know how I heard it, but I remembered finding a song that seemed somewhat simple and being like, to my duo partner Beth, I was like, hey Beth, listen to this, check this out. And then we're like, what is this about? How do they do this? And then to hear like, yeah, we just sat down and like just write out some songs. Or like, you know, we'll drive like 300 miles and
Had a burrito.
have like, you know, have a burrito, and half the album's ready, you know, in some concept. And the next one's gonna have merengue on it, you know? And like it could be anything. And you go, well,
ska reggae mix.
yeah. I mean,
A little up tempo.
the ska is the limit. I'm kidding.
Good one.
So it's so much fun to get to hang out back here and really do it. And like I haven't done a lot of harmony singing until I got to start working with Beth. So getting to listen to your
That's
stuff
amazing, 'cause
really.
you were such a great harmonizer.
Yeah.
You really.
Let's
really good.
blame Beth and honestly the Weary
Well,
Ramblers because I've listened to your albums and I've been like, oh, this is where I find a third part into that. Like, how does that work? And then I'm like, oh, but they're working with the leading tones at this time, but not this time. What can how do I get to do that? And then to go through the pandemic and be finding my own voice from like getting through and getting sick and then getting better and then getting better and better and then getting to meet you. It's just, I'm going to stop fanboying over here.
No, please continue.
I was saying, I'm glad I'm not the only one fanboying over here.
we
Thank
heard-
you. I was starting to feel a little weird. I was feeling a little awkward. Like,
Seriously,
all right, EB, please. Like,
Brandon, when we heard your version of Mediolia, we were like, wow, that's the ultimate compliment, but also you shouldn't have done it better than us.
Thanks a
It was
lot.
so beautiful.
Not at all.
It was so beautiful, and so it's an honor. Thank you for that.
It's mutual around here. See how we're all like
Yeah, we're
in a tavern smiling. I mean, this
like
is what
any
life
great
can be.
D&D venture, right, Chad?
right.
It begins where?
It begins at a tavern.
In a tavern. That's right. Heck yeah, it does.
Even my kids know this.
That's right. That's right. So many things. So, born South Central Wisconsin, lived there for 7 years of my life. Where are you from?
Janesville, Wisconsin, South Central.
Oh, yeah. Like 20 minutes down the road. Like literally knew the town, both the towns I was born in and the towns I grew up in. By the way, those towns exist about, hour and a half due west of Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which, by the way, is also the birthplace of a certain little thing the same year as me. You may have heard of it, Dungeons and or Dragons.
Yeah,
there you go. We were born basically ground zero. Like, we didn't have a chance, man. And so my brother was my first DM at age 8. I was 5. Yeah, because, we had the original Red Book. It was just called D&D back then.
I had that too.
Yes!
Yeah, it's probably around the same time.
This guy,
Yeah.
he's the DM in his household.
That's right. My son's 29. He plays still. But
Amazing.
When he was 5 years old, I think I got him going. Just he and I at first, and then he grew up, and we did it all throughout his growing up. And then I have kids that are 14 and 12. They've been doing it since they were little kids too, and so I usually do it all like. We create our own monster manual and everything.
Oh, my gosh.
So my son has got this huge monster manual. He's drawn everything.
His tome.
Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah. So we kind of geek out. We do like the whole thing, candles, and we set up this huge map I did.
Well, if you guys ever want to borrow the tavern for a
this
setup,
is
just let me know.
our
right?
jam
Come
right
on down. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, my 8-year-old self is very happy with me. Yeah. Just so much. UM, Iowa, oh my gosh, Lamoni, just great stuff, man. It's been and then the influences, and listening to I could just hear without even saying the names like of what you guys love and hear it like we love it too, it's just like leaning into that space, it's so fun, when you found yeah. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it. And I especially want to take the moment, first off, to thank you guys for being here. I want to remind our folks who are part of the EB Lounge listener community, if you would like to help these folks stay on the road, feel free to go to eblounge.com/hero and help these guys do what they do. Also, I haven't looked over here at all, and I didn't realize that this went blank, so I should probably open that up. Give me 1 second. Live streaming. What can I tell you? It's crazy out there. Boop, 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 boop. Check. Yes, we're checking all the things. Awesome. It's doing its thing. Doing the thing. Folks, we got just a couple more tunes to go tonight. Let's see, we've got that. And then, come on. There we go. Yep, missed a whole bunch. So sorry. this screen went blank and I was spacing out. Welcome to live streaming. We're going to take a moment. So one of the things that we need to mention is we've had a few contributions tonight, and we're going to do right off the bat. So we've got not one, not two, but three. We're just skipping the ducks. We're going straight to Shields for three of them. Wow. Yeah, we have one that was for message to Brandon. I love that song. We're going to make Bilbo's, because it's almost like Bilbo. We'll make that for Brandon I love. It's close. It's like Brandon I love that song. How about we'll just call that person Bilbo because D&D, because Lord of the Rings. And so if we could write that on there and place that on one of the shields.
Yeah. What? Say it one more time.
Just Bilbo, Bilbo. Yeah. As in Bilbo Baggins. They call him Bilbo Baggins. Strangest little hobbit of the Shire. Yeah. Leonard Nimoy actually sang that song.
What?
If you have, dude.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
Okay, I
They
saw
call
the video.
him Bilbo Baggins. Yes, sir.
Man,
Taking you.
man, the world's just like
Baby.
like.
Yeah.
I'm imagining somebody like shuffling a deck of cards, but they're like shuffling books, like Star Trek and Lord of the Rings. Just do it, and then you're like shaking the pages out afterwards.
We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
Great.
It's destiny. So that was number one. Thank you to Bilbo. Brandon, I love that song. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Next, we have a certain Diana Lynn Ennis, who also, this is her second shield actually up there. Diana Lynn, thank you, my friend. And friends, while Catherine is writing that out, just a reminder, it's, Diana, Linn, yeah. Yeah. Just as a reminder, folks, that she is, in addition to being an ardent supporter of all things folk, she happens to be one of the ways she supports and is a hero to the folk Americana blues community. All the really, actually, honestly, really great music. Period. She plays everything. She had Sade on her show like the other night. I was like, oh my god, like that was a lovely. I think she called it a guilty pleasure. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. She'll play anything as long. She's like Duke Ellington. You know, she believes there's two kinds of music, good and the other kind. Yeah, right. Yeah. And KKFI 90.1 Tasty Brew. You can also catch it on podcasts. And that's where I first started hearing her stuff until I fixed my damn radio out in the back room. I finally got the darn thing working again. I was like, I need to catch this because she's doing the stuff, and I'm missing some of her shows because not all of them make it to podcasts. So if you want to catch the real live stuff, you need to listen to the live stream playback as well. So, or catch it here locally if you can. And then one more. Sharewag my Lamoni hookup with a huge tip.
Can I get a spelling on that, please?
Sharewag,
yes.
SHARWAG, all one word. Sharewag. Sharewag's kind of a legend around here. AG, like wag the tail. Thank you to Sharewag for your contribution as well, my friend, and for helping keep these folks on the long, dark road so that eventually they get to the end side of the tunnel with those pretty lights of Denver in the rearview mirror. How about that? You like that?
That's great.
Thank you. I do try and nail my segues whenever possible.
To the wall, man.
Boom.
You nail them to the wall.
Some days. With that, I do want to say thank you again to Sharewag. Thank you to Diana Lynn S. And thank you also to Bilbo. And if you folks would like to help these folks stay on the road, do their thing, keep making this great music, all you have to do is go to that link that's posted and pinned in our chat. 100% of all the proceeds go to these amazing musicians tonight. Thanks for what you do. Thanks for making it possible for us to do it. We do what we do for folks like you, and you're the ones who make it possible. But most importantly, I need to take a moment to play one of my favorite games, to say a little thank you to some very special friends of mine, EB Lounge Lizards of the most extraordinary level and magnitude. These are the folks who are keeping that chat flowing, making sure EB tries to mostly not forget to turn screens on or off, blows up his Discord chat that's exclusive when he does. EB, you're muted. EB, you're muted, EB! I'm like, oh, right. I need to hit the, yeah, they're really good at that. Thank you. And if you'd like to play along this new game that we can all play together, we're gonna literally play here in just about 2 seconds. But if you like to play the game, it's a fun game. I love this game. I literally look so forward to this game like, every time we do it. All you have to do, whether you're part of the Twitch cosmos, whether you're part of the YouTube universe, is go to your chat window. Type the following. Type exclamation point. No, not the word. The actual symbol. Type exclamation point. No spaces. Just exclamation point. The letter M as in Mike. The letter O. The letter D as in dinosaur, and the letter S. M-O-D-S, because that spells something we're very thankful that we would like to say. EB Mods, show your love for EB Mods. Show your love for EB Mods. Show your love for EB Mods. Everybody! EB Mods, show your love for EB Mods. Show your love for EB Mods. Show your love for EB Mods. Arcade Eclipse, Eyes on the Sky, Paracoda, Lady Berry, and Sanrakura Yume. We love you guys. Big rock ending. Yes. Pretty fun, right? See, I told you. See, I wasn't overselling it, right? It's pretty fun, right?
Pretty good.
Big rock ending. Oh my gosh. That's so fun. It's so fun, and it really matches the energy of how I feel about those guys. They are just donating their time to make this place an even more special place and to keep it a safe and special place for all of our community, including people you are coming, who have never heard of Sid the Second. I know it's hard to believe. He's kind of a household name, but thank you guys. Thanks for what you do. We love you, dudes. I also love me some more Weary Ramblers. We got 2 more tunes. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Kentucky never seemed so blue as when you wrote a song about it.
That's the segue win of the night. Please, no more.
All righty then.
Oh, I need to catch a breath. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I love this gig so much. Y'all are the best. Take us there.
Oh, darling, won't you write a song that we can sing and tell the dawn there's a paper moon that we can ride upon. Let's sing until the light is gone. The Ohio River is dark and wide as we cross Kentucky through the dark of night. Blue is the color of you. Kentucky never seemed so blue. The Ohio River is dark and wide as we cross Kentucky through the dark of night. Blue is the color of you. Kentucky never seemed so blue. No, Kentucky never seemed so blue.
Yeah, you guys make it almost impossible to pigeonhole what you do. I mean, God, that's just, what a delight. So, what would you call that genre that we just did?
I guess country. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's fun. We won Best Country Bluegrass Song for that just recently for the IAMAs, and we were like, wow. Cool.
I guess now we know a genre. Now.
Yeah, I guess we know it's country.
Yeah, right? I think that confirms it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I hear so much Allison and Krause kind of Union Station-y country,
Sure.
you know, like bluegrass, that sort of blend hybrid, right?
Yeah.
Which, another great band that does that so well. Like, can't really go, it is blue, yeah, she is bluegrass, but is that though? And just, just because the instrumentation it does it, just because you're even using the quotes from it, doesn't necessarily mean idiomatically, right? I'm playing Floyd Kramer for days.
So great.
Right? You can do absolutely all those note bends, like Floyd stuff, right? But even then, it leans into that, 100%. You could actually win an award for that because they did, right? But also, then you do a song like Pretty Lights of Denver. How do you even label Pretty Lights of Denver? That's why I think him is like an American. Like I'm kind of surprised people even call him an Americana. Like I guess that's true, but there's just this lush orchestration and this, and the harmonies, like all that's true. But I just love that you're just you.
Thank you for that.
You've got all those influences, but really, obviously there's branding. Like we're a little bit country, a little bit, okay, sure. I don't know.
Yeah, we love that. When we were working on that song, even writing it, I think, but we talked about when we recorded it for sure. That version of James Taylor and Alison Krauss singing the Louvin Brothers, "How's the World?"
Yeah.
And we're like, that's what it should sound similar to that.
There you go. A great folk singer-songwriter paired with a great country bluegrass crossover artist. Nailed it. That vibe. That's exactly that vibe.
That's what we're hoping for.
100%. There you go. There you go. If there's one thing that you could have folks who come and hear your music, whether it's at especially at a live show like this, especially tonight, which is a general, when you go out and go, if there's like kind of one little thing, because I know every show is different, every venue's different. I mean, this is probably your third, fantasy tavern you probably played like this week so far, right? Every place is a little bit different. Every person's a little bit different. Every crowd's different. It could be the same venue, a totally different crowd each night, right? And so that being said, what's the one thing when, is there a thing, or are there things that particular moment when you're like, when I walk off on stage, or when I finish this album, or when somebody finishes listening to what we do, I'm hoping they're getting this.
I hope that they hear their story in our songs. That kind of connective experience. I hope that they feel like they've been seen and that they can connect with us and with themselves and can tap into memories or vulnerability that they have been afraid to tap into, and just have a really connective human experience, I guess, is what I would say.
Yeah, that's nailed it. Yeah. That, and I'm hoping they feel like buying something.
Merch. The merch table is actually that way.
They're feeling their burning pocket.
We got some really stuff that's it's limited edition. Yeah, we got some great runs.
Burning in my wallet over here.
Yeah. We got the new logo out for it's WR. It's smoking hot on the wallet size. Yeah, go check it out.
We did.
Oh my God,
that's hilarious. We're going to do like the Waylon Jennings W with the R on it. Yeah.
Nailed it. Welcome to our brains. Welcome, creative side, business side. Gotta afford the burrito so we can write the songs.
Sorry, Catherine. That is exactly how I feel. It's the same way, but I was just making a joke.
No, but it was aptly timed. Well played. Truly, sir.
Chad is usually very well timed.
Nice. Nicely played, sir. Yeah. That's great. What are you hoping to get from fans when you're playing for them?
Oh, is it my turn now?
See how I did that?
Oh boy, what am I hoping to get from fans? I just love like she said, when they come up and tell their stories to us and stuff, some of them say, "Oh, you should write a song about this." Those are ones I typically don't hear very well, because But the people that come up and just say, "I have this song I wrote years ago about dealing with alcoholism, and it's called I Am Thunder, I Am Lightning," and people come up after a show and they'll say, all they have to say is, "I am thunder, I am lightning," and those connections are just priceless to me. That's why I do this, and I think when we get those comments about our songs too, and usually they have tears in their eyes and felt connected to that. So
We just played a bar in Claremont, Iowa called the Green Door, and we don't play bars anymore. But this one, or at least we don't really.
not often.
Yeah.
No, but this one, they set it up like a listening room, and at the end of it, the owners came up to us and said, "Well, if your goal was to make a bunch of people in a bar cry, you did that." and
Crushed
and
it.
it's not that it's our goal, but that crushed it.
Not a goal, but
Nailed
it's a
it.
perk.
No,
Yeah.
but that tells us that we're doing something right, you know. If people are able to feel that deeply and go to those places, I think that's a pretty good sign, and it's affirmation, you know, for where we're going. So
So you guys have known each other for personally for like about 4 or 5 years now, right?
Yeah.
What's one thing each of you hopes to get from the other out of this deal?
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. See, I get. So I'll tell you this. I do send an email out just to say, okay, when I give like, here's a list. First off, the dragon doesn't eat people. He's really nice. Like the little checklist. Please no matcha on stage, right? We'll do all those kinds of things, right, and all those things, right, and but I say, is there anything I can ask you? Anything you don't want me to ask, right? And so I give them the chance. So like you didn't tell me I couldn't ask. When you were 7, if you actually set the house on fire with your your magic wand or something. I didn't think I had to cover when I was below the age of 20. No, but seriously, I've never asked actually. Art, of course, I don't have duos a lot where I get to put you on the spot like this. What about coming together as a duo, right? Mm-hmm. What's one of the things that you hope to get from your duo partner when you're creating something?
I found that I just want more time, and to hold space together, because when we're holding space, we create beauty, and I need that in my life. You know? So that's. Good luck.
Shouldn't have let him go first on that one, huh?
Crushed
such
it.
A good nailed it. Mic drop. That was such a good response. Yeah,
Someone to drive.
Okay, you know what?
when you're tired,
right?
Yeah.
No, actually, we're really good about that too.
Oh, nice.
Neither one of us sleeps when the other drives.
That's awesome.
We talk the whole time,
Oh,
or we're
man.
writing songs the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just kind of an unspoken thing for us. But I would say, not to get all like mushy-gushy here, but I would say the thing that I would hope to keep getting out of my partner is inspiration. Because I think that there's no doubt that that'll happen. I mean, whether it be songwriting or just the creative journey, I've hit the gold mine with this one. And so I know what I have. I'm not taking it for granted. I know what's here. And so I hope that I keep getting this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know what? Yes. I get that. On so many levels, it's really, think of the bands that are around more than 5 years, or around more than 2 years, or the ones that they're around more than 5 years but hate each other.
Exactly.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash, they weren't really best buddies. Even the Beatles at the end, that's one of them. But just so many bands that they stayed in it because CCR, anyone? Just all these legendary bands that just hated each other only a few years in, but the money was good enough that they stayed together.
Yeah.
And it's a little heartbreaking when you hear you hear the story like "Don't meet your heroes" kind of thing, or like read some of the backstory, And I'm just I hate that when I learn about these bands and these artists who influenced me, and I just love their music so much. you know, that there was animosity. 'Cause, like, I just want you all to love each other, man. Because, like, I love your music, and you together you made just such great stuff. You know, just like how could that magic not? But man, I'll tell you what, fame and fame and all the things that come with it, you know, is also a very powerful drug, and it's a very powerful tool for divisiveness, unfortunately. And you know, and so it's great that you see that.
Yeah. I feel like we're building a boat to withstand the storms, you know. So hopefully we'll get that crazy amount of fame.
Hopefully we'll have to be able to test
our
test
boat
that.
will be tested
Yeah, that's
already
right.
before that.
Check
you
out
know?
all the sealant that you applied, right? Yeah.
But no, I agree 100%. I think that's also just the perfect timing in where we're at right now in our lives to be doing this together. I mean, I played for 30 years, and she played all her life, and we were doing all these different things, which looked very successful too, but without that musical partner, that kind of co-conspirator.
Yeah.
Driving to these gigs, and I'm a twin, so I have a twin sister, you know, and I feel like I've always been searching for that musical partner, my musical twin. So got that in Catherine.
Yeah. What y'all have really, this is a guy who has, you know, you and I, we've done a few gigs. You know, I've played thousands of shows, you know, over the years, literally, and worked with all kinds of settings. And there's a movie Steve Martin did. What was it? Where he was sort of a grifter, like where he was like a preacher, like an itinerant preacher one.
Yes.
Remember what I'm talking about? It wasn't My Blue Heaven, was it? It was something like that. But like it was where he would travel, and he was sort of a evangelist, sort of itinerant preacher, like the old tent revival pop-up guy. And there's a phrase, I'll always remember this. Back when I was like a teenager, I saw this movie, and it's like, kid. Because there was something happened, a real miracle, and someone was like, he left. He was leaving. His packing up. They come like, why are you leaving? Like like, you know, God's showing up. He's like, kid, you never compete with the genuine article.
Oh yes, yeah.
And so, you guys are the genuine article, right? You know, like we form bands, we do the different kinds of things all the time, right? Like and like you said, different seasons, right?
Yeah.
30 years. Take nothing away from what I've done, these other thousands of gigs we've done, right? They're all special for the different reason. Then every once in a while, again, to quote Terry Brooks, you know, sometimes the magic works.
Amen.
Y'all have something magical going on right now, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of the ride in my own little small way here tonight.
Thank you.
It's a delight.
Thank you so much.
Delight to be part of this magic. Music, in my opinion, is the closest thing to magic we have in this world, and the reason that I say that is because of what you guys hit on. What you hit on, which is the connectedness it can do that nothing else can do. There's just something about music when it hits the right way from the right people to the right people. It brings a connection, a kind of community, a kind of unity that, especially right now, we are desperately in need of.
Amen.
Right. So to the greater and better that I can further the cause of folks like y'all that live for this stuff. It's just a huge honor and privilege. So thank you for being here.
Thank
I also
you for
wanna
what you do.
Oh, thanks, man. It's a lot of fun. We also got put down your bow hand because you're going to probably need it for pen hand. We got Joe Baja, another night of Storytime. You might see Baja up there, certain rabbit, purple and black. Joe Baja, another shield, another like shield. Yes, another big one from Joe Baja. So you can just write Baja and that'll be good. Yeah, right there. Yeah, thank you for the assist for the shield. He was preemptive on that for us. Thank you, Joe Baja. Austinian.
Cool.
Good old boy down in Austin. Thank you, Joe Baja, who is going to be seeing some Tedeschi trucks with me at Red Rocks for his first time this May. I'm taking him, finally dragging his sorry butt to Red Rocks to see Tedeschi Trucks Band. Nice. Yeah, you know who's part of Tedeschi Trucks? A keyboard. One of my contemporaries down at Gabe Dixon. I'm from Gabe Dixon. Yeah, and so he was same year. Another guy. Now working with that crazy bunch. They're awesome. Thank you, brother. Thank you for supporting these wild and crazy bunch here. We got one more tune, right? Is it one left? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We're already way over time, so I appreciate your patience. I've been having fun playing music and talking with y'all.
Likewise.
Closing tune, friends. Before we close out, just one more call to action, one more call to an adventure. If you want to be the hero to these folks, help them keep doing what they do. Follow our link, eblounge.com/hero. You could be a hero to these folks as they try to be heroes to folks all over this planet. They're doing a pretty good job at it. At least, if all the song awards could be believed. Tell you what, goodness gracious. And once we close out with this tune, we'll go ahead and wrap up and raid out. If you're part of the Twitch Cosmos, we will go ahead and wrap and raid. Lady Berry, Paracoda, just whoever wants to go ahead and pick. That's our EB mods there. Go ahead and pick somebody who looks cool to you, and you can go ahead and do all the raid call commands. We're just taking care of Twitch business. No worries. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along. And we'll go ahead and take care of that right when we wrap up this next tune. Before we do that, since we're closing out the last tune, I'm just making through my checklist. Yes. Weary Ramblers, what's coming up next for you? What do you want folks to be on the radar, and how can they find out about it?
Like shows?
Yeah,
or just anything?
shows,
Okay,
recordings,
yeah.
Stuff we're supposed to be binge watching right now. Any recommendations? All the things.
Okay. In Central Iowa, we have a couple of shows this weekend, Friday and Saturday, at the Ingersoll Dinner Theater, which is a cool experience. There aren't a lot of those kinds of venues around, so you get a wonderful dinner with the show. But any shows and anything you want to know about us can be found on our website, which is wearyramblers.com, and we're on Facebook and Instagram. Not on TikTok. Don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what am I missing?
Well, we're going to be touring a lot, this summer, and we're going to be doing a lot of blues festivals and things like that. So the big blues festival.
Maybe some states that you'll be in.
We'll be in Vegas, in Nevada. Is that in August or September?
Yeah.
The Big Blues Bender. We're playing that.
Awesome.
And it's sold out, but we're going to be on the Rhythm and Blues cruise at the end of October into November.
How fun.
And the Durango Blues Train.
Oh, man, no way.
That's in
Here
August,
comes the
I think?
Silverton up from
What's that?
Durango.
August, I think?
August.
Nice.
Yeah.
That Durango
That's
Colorado,
also
yeah.
that's already sold out too.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, wow.
But let's see.
Y'all, you're picking that up, right? Like, oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, it's sold out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're kind of popular. Sorry. You're lucky you get a live stream, buddy. That's right. Don't worry, we'll release it later. And this is actually even goes unlisted once we're done. But don't worry, we'll clean it up. We'll do all the master. So what we do when we finish, we actually will take this as basically as our live shoot, and then I'll go back and then I will master all the songs, master the audio. We'll color correct, do all the fun things, make this look even prettier. I'll put all the de-aging stuff on me, so I won't look my 90-year-old self. But I should think about it. Anyway, point being, and we'll do that, and we'll release the individual songs as well as some of the YouTube short highlights that our brilliant AI decides to choose of you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It does a pretty good job. I ain't gonna lie. So that being said, thanks again for being here. Brandon, anything you want to share about you? Make sure that we haven't missed anything coming up for you, buddy. We've got April 11th.
April 11th. That's
Back in these wild,
that's
crazy
the big
cats
one.
up.
If you want to see
Not sold
three-quarters
out,
of this
maybe
with
yet.
another one. There are some tickets
Okay,
left.
probably close because
Yeah.
that place sells out fast
Let's
too.
sell that out. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get it while the
Bring
getting's
guitar.
good. Bring guitar.
I'm okay with that.
Cool. There it is. Thanks for everyone for being here. Again, I'm EB. Please give a warm welcome or warm thank you to our EB mods who've been helping out tonight. And if you have not subscribed yet at YouTube, we'd love it if you did. Number one, it appeases the algorithm dragon. The algorithm likes. Did you know you can like a live stream? You can actually. You don't have to like just the videos. You can like this live stream right now. So if you like it, like it. There you go. we'd love you to subscribe and be watching because when we release these videos, by the way, that was in your contract. I don't even know who caught that. Yeah. So naming your middle next of kin, my middle name, and also we'll be sending collab invites to you with those songs. To be able to, so we'll be able to attach that as well. So if you've not followed these guys on YouTube, because I don't even do meta anymore. That's how like just done I am with that whole atmosphere. I only do YouTube. Why? Because they actually pay me when I put stuff up. If I'm not, if they're not paying you, you're paying them. That's kind of my thought on that. But YouTube actually is really honestly my belief the future for artists like us. Yeah. Let's talk a bit more on that before you guys hit the road. I just want to throw a couple things your way. But that being said, watch for those videos and give them a follow on YouTube as well. Okay? Shall we do the last tune?
Yeah.
What's the name of it? And if you'd like, because it's the last tune, we won't unwind after it. Anything you want to share a little story about it at all?
Well, we're going to do it a little different version than the album version.
Right.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a little more bluegrass version of this song called Memphis, You and Me. We wrote it. We were about ready to get pneumonia. We were kind of coming down with something.
Seriously?
Yeah. But Sam Bush plays on this one as well.
Sings some harmony.
Yeah.
But he doesn't play a fiddle.
He does not.
Nope. There's no fiddle on this one.
I
on the
know.
record.
It is There Will Be Now.
Right here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now.
last song for the night. Memphis, You and Me. We're Ramblers.
All right.
Take us there, folks.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fade in the shade with you. Look up at the skies of blue. Count the clouds drifting by. Forget our sad goodbyes. I just want to hear the birds in the trees singing a song of Tennessee. Let's get lost, don't care the cost. It's just Memphis, you and me. Buses and the trains and big old silver planes trying to take me away from where we are today. Storms are rolling through. You said I should stay with you. Last time we said goodbye with a tear in your eyes. I just want to sit in the shade with you. Look up at the skies of blue. Count the clouds drifting by. Forget our sad goodbyes. I just want to hear the birds in the trees singing a song of Tennessee. Let's get lost, don't care the cost. It's just Memphis, you and me. Tennessee has a way of knowing. Got a good thing going. Time for us to get away, to say what we want to say, to hear the skies we made. So let's dream of another time where all we do is find the perfect place without a trace of worry in our mind. I just want to sit in the shade with you. Look up at the skies of blue. Count the clouds drifting by. Forget our sad goodbyes. I just want to hear the birds in the trees singing a song of Tennessee. Let's get lost, don't care the cost. It's just Memphis, you and me. Tennessee has a way of nowhere. You and me, we got a good thing going. I just wanna sit in the shade with you, look up at the skies of blue, count the clouds drifting by, forget our sad goodbyes. I just wanna hear the birds in the trees singing a song of Tennessee. Let's get lost, don't care the cost. It's just Memphis, you and me. Let's get lost, don't care the cost. It's just Memphis, you and me.
Oh my gosh.
That was fun.
You were literally, we're like, well, that was gosh darn fun. Oh my gosh.
You guys killed it.
Chad Elliott, Captain Severing Fox.
Thank you so much.
Weary Do you prefer Weary Ramblers or the Weary? Do you prefer the definite article or without? No. That's what I thought, right?
Yeah, you got it.
You're like Eagles. Yeah, right? With the other guys we opened up for and paid tribute. Weary Ramblers. Amazing. Amazing. Cannot wait to hear the new stuff. Cannot wait to see the stuff. Cannot wait to